So, are you someone who hates 250 blue skies, sunny days a year, average temperature in the 80s, beautiful neighborhoods, A rated school systems, low crime rate, and close to beaches and parks? Well, if that's you, do not listen to this week's episode. My name's Troy Shively. I'm with Charles Ruttenberg Realty. And if you're considering moving to the Tampa Bay area, or you just have questions, I help people just like you every day navigate the waters of real estate, whether it's buying, selling, investing, or relocating. If you'd like to have a private conversation, please use a connect link that's provided in the description or reach out to us directly. We'd be glad to get that scheduled for you. Now, this week's episode. Of course, what we are talking about today is FishHawk Ranch. Now, a lot of times people think FishHawk Ranch is the name of the town. It's not. FishHawk Ranch is a community that's located in Lithia, Florida. It's about 20 miles southeast of Tampa. It is a great area known for beautiful neighborhoods, great school systems, and a lot of activities located in that area. Now, with that, there's about 6,000 homes located just in the FishHawk Ranch community. Now, outside of FishHawk, there are other communities as well. There's Channing Park, there's Hawkstone, there's FishHawk Ranch West, which is a separate community of its own. But FishHawk Ranch is so well known also because of the amenities that go with it. There's about 7 swimming pools, multiple clubhouses. There are skate parks, tennis courts, basketball courts, fitness centers, all of that for the use of the residents of FishHawk Ranch. Now, with that, a lot of times what you see is a very high CDD when you have a community with that extensive of amenities. Typically, it could be $4,000 to $6,000 easily. FishHawk Ranch was able to renegotiate their CDD a few years back. So the average CDD for the homes out there is around $1,200 to $1,300 all. Of course, that is added onto your tax bill. So you never actually have to physically send in a payment. It's all part of your tax bill. And if you have a mortgage, then of course your mortgage company is paying that tax bill. But with that, you have great amenities. You have an excellent school system. You have 4 elementary, 2 middle schools, of course, the 1 high school. The elementary schools that feed into Newsom is Pinecrest, FishHawk Elementary, Beavis, and Stowers. There are 2 middle schools, which is Randall and Barrington. Then, of course, you have the A+ rated Newsom High School, which is so heavily sought after by a lot of people. Just an excellent school system, which is part of the draw to Newsom. Now, also with that, there is a lot of military personnel that live in that community that commute back and forth between FishHawk Ranch and the MacDill Air Force Base. But also, what is so nice about that, about FishHawk Ranch, is it actually has its own downtown district. Now, the downtown district is open to everyone, not just the residents. With that, there are restaurants, there's retail shopping. It's really nice because they actually have seating outside where you can bring your food and sit outside with friends and family. There's a splash zone for the kids. Just a really great area for families to hang out at. They're located right in the heart of the FishHawk Ranch community. Now, with all of that, there is other activities located in around the FishHawk area. One of the things a lot of people don't realize is the amount of mountain biking. Yes, we said mountain biking that's located out in that area. The reason being is old phosphate mines that are now turned into mountain bike parks. In Lakeland, which is the furthest one away, about a 30-minute drive, there's what we call Carter Road or Lois Harper Park. Mountain bike park. That's a great one. But within 10 minutes of Fishhawk, there is Alafaya and there is also Boyette Scrub Preserve. Both excellent mountain bike parks with uh, trails for all skill levels, from beginners to expert only trails. So there is a lot of wonderful activities with the mountain biking, with fishing. Fishhawk Ranch actually has a lot of ponds within itself. All those ponds can be fished. And you see a lot of parents out there with their kids and all fishing those ponds throughout Fishhawk Ranch. But it is a great area. And of course, there is continued construction going on around the Fishhawk area. They're upgrading road systems to make the drive an easier commute from the Fishhawk Ranch to Tampa. A lot of people out there in the Fishhawk area do work in Tampa. About 53% of the adults that live in Fishhawk have a bachelor's degree. About 23% have a graduate degree or higher in the Fishhawk Ranch. There is about an average income on the plus side of $150,000 per household. So it is a more upper class affluent area. But once again, there are homes there that people can get into from really as low as about 400,000 to, of course, exceeding $3 million for some of the luxury properties that are in the Fishhawk Ranch area. And it is separated into different areas. Of course, there was phase one of Fishhawk, which was the first section. Then phase two, which is where Park Square is. Of course, phase three, which the Starling section. Then there's also the gated community of Fishhawk Trails and Fishhawk Preserve. Actually, Fishhawk Trails is a separate community away from the Fishhawk Ranch HOA. But it is an excellent community for people to live in. The average age out there is 33 to 38. Of course, a lot of young family with children out that live out in that vicinity. Excellent community, very social, very active. And of course, if you are driving around Fishhawk around the time when school is either about ready to open or has just dismissed, be careful because there are kids everywhere walking and riding their bikes back home from school. So overall, Fishhawk Ranch is just a wonderful area for families. If you're interested in viewing some properties out there, like I said, connect with us. There is a link in our description that will give you a direct connection with us, or reach out to us directly. We'd be glad to talk with you and show you some properties located in the Fishhawk Ranch area or the surrounding area as well. Once again, my name's Troy Shively. I'm with Charles Ruttenberg Realty. And if you would, take a moment and hit that subscribe button. We appreciate it.